And we'll be good to go. Let me start that as well.
My pick'ems up. Wait, so what are we talking about today? Pick'ems.
PICKEMS, season predictions, and a couple other extra things.
Okay, but I am
A
on call
couple other
though,
extra
so
things. Well,
just so by the way, if anything happens,
if they call, tell them I'm busy.
yeah, if a student called, just be like, just kill yourself. I don't care.
Yeah, like literally, just tell them like I got things to do, man.
Just get it over with. No one loves you.
Damn. What's good?
Damn.
What's good, shot? Let me just get all the settings and stuff on. You guys know.
Why isn't it letting me cook this?
You guys know how it goes, man. Get all this shit on. Let me pause that. Twitch is live as well, so that's good. All that stuff pulled up. Let me tweet real quick.
Chat, what's good, chat? What's good, chat?
What's good? What's Gucci, chat?
Whoa, I hear y'all talking.
Yeah, you're coming through your monitor or something.
Yep. Oopsies. All right, talk now.
Yo.
Yo.
You're good.
Okay. There.
What's good, chat? How we doing, man? How we doing? Sorry, I got everything good. Part-timer Preston's here. I know. We were just talking about how he's gonna be a part-timer tomorrow too.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. I can't be getting called part-timer, chat. I can't. I'm showing up tomorrow. Alex won't be there.
I got work. And I gotta go to a fucking retreat.
Hey, you can retreat
I don't have
into my ass.
I wish.
What's good, chat, though? What's good? We got Mayo, Luke, Rex, Coda, Sean, Steezy, Travas, Tony, Cullen, Titan, Ambrose. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Who's ready, man? Who's ready? CDL season tomorrow.
Dude, I gotta go get my Huntsman jersey, brother.
Yeah, get
it's
that
like
shit.
back at home.
Oh, I hear you. Luke with the 5 months, by the way. My guy, Luke, thank you. I think Benji would beat each of y'all in a 1v1. Benji's getting cooked.
I'm slamming you shit.
He's getting cooked. We're keeping it a buck. He the best chance is beating me. These two are actually, Preston's kind of ass at BO7. Alex is definitely slamming. Now, Preston's going through it, Chad. He's going through it on BO7. He thought he was back, and then he wasn't back, and then he thought he was back, and then he wasn't back. And right now, he's not back.
When I saw that tweet today, I started fucking dying in the middle of a meeting, bro.
I can't shoot, bro. I can't.
I started dying, bro.
He just is like, I can't aim. Like, it's not even that like something's wrong. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like the game itself. He just literally doesn't think he can aim.
I can't aim.
Happens, I guess, right? Fuck. He needed. Oh, maybe it is the aim assist nerf. Whoa, you are an aim assist merchant. Oh, that makes sense now. Oh my god, that makes sense now. That's why he can't aim anymore.
I did switch to linear. It felt a little bit better than dynamic. I don't know why.
Dude, look at this guy, Alex. He has a hat with the letter P on it for Preston.
This guy.
Isn't that what that P stands for?
That was specifically made for him by Gucci.
Yeah.
Yes. By Gucci. Yes.
It was the Gucci Black Ops 7 collab for Preston. That's why it's orange.
And indeed it was.
Oh, man. Chat, what's good, though, man? I hope you guys are doing good. We'll start the show up when we get to 15 likes. You know what I'm saying? We'll start the season slow. We're at 5 right now. Once we get to 15, we'll start the show. Season predictions, week 1 pick'ems, a couple other little things to yap about that we didn't talk about that's happened since our last show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready, dude. I'm just ready to be back. I'm ready to be in the swing of things. Watch COD with the boys or by myself most of the time because they're part-timers.
Here the fuck, like, are we serious?
Hey, Preston.
Yeah.
Do you want to trade me Real and Mercules for Afro and Craze?
He should do that.
Chat, is that a W or a trade?
That's a W.
Real and Mercules for Craze and Afro.
Chat, that's a W trade, right, chat?
Let's go. Hey, Ambrose with the 12 months, by the way. My guy. Thank you, bro. W12.
Swindle Texas burner.
What's good, Hope?
It's a W trade in my
Dude,
opinion.
listen, you think about it.
Hell.
You're getting crazed for a bargain.
Literally.
Literally getting crazed for literally. He's literally getting
Look,
crazed for a bargain.
literally, and then after it's just like a little sprinkle. on
I'm
top.
just getting crazed for the best player in the CDL. Is that what we're saying here?
That's no.
No.
You're getting crazed for a guy named Real and a guy named Mercury.
Yeah, I didn't think Real was the best player
in.
in the league, but
Yeah.
did you see the exposure change? Yeah, we did see that.
I have not seen any changes. I haven't even updated my Call of Duty.
We
Yeah.
played it a bit. Shit, I'd rather play Exposure than
Yeah,
them.
Preston and I played like 2 games of exposure today. We got cooked on one, then we cooked on the other. What's the change? They completely changed the map. There's like a whole new building now instead of like that mid cut that used to be back by P4. That goes to the solar panels, and then the hill is in this it's in this building. They like completely changed the one side of the map, basically.
The P4 hill is
Whatever.
not great, but
Yeah.
it's not like the worst thing ever.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Chat, 2 more likes and we'll start the show, man. I said at 15, we're at 13. Hit the freaking like button, bro. It's free, man. It's free. They just don't. I guess we just been gone for too long, man. They don't fuck with us no more.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I guess
hungry,
so.
man.
He's hungry. I mean, could he say anything new for once?
No, like I'm actually hungry. It's not good, Chad. It's not
You
good.
didn't eat before this?
I just had some Takis, but
All right, we have 15 likes. You guys ready to run this shit?
let's do it, man.
I don't even know what episode this is. This might be 65.
It's
It's definitely not. It's definitely not 67 yet. I think it's 65, but it doesn't even matter at this point. I'm not even going to say the number. Chat, let's freaking get it, man. Let's freaking get it. I'm going to run the intro. You boys ready?
the fuck is Utopia? Is that the new map?
One of the new maps, yeah.
Ah, all right.
All right, I'm running it. 3, 2, and 1. What's good, Call of Duty fans? Welcome back to Around the CDL. We are here, finally our first show, or not our first show, but feels like first show of the season, because this is the one that's happening the night before the season officially starts. We're going to be going through season predictions from all 3 of us, pick'ems for week 1, and talking about a couple extra things that have kind of happened since the last show, but I got Alex Oppressive with me, as always, boys. How are we doing on this fine Thursday night?
Alex, you said your name first, man.
They don't sound like they're doing very good.
Chat, I am doing wonderful. I mean, COD is about to start. Unfortunate, I will not be here for the watch party tomorrow, but I'll be here Saturday and Sunday all day. I repeat that, all day. Let's see if Preston matches me on that. I just unfortunately have a work retreat tomorrow that's from 9 to 5, and I just can't be here.
Be like that.
Yeah. But I mean, COD is coming back. Love that. New season. The Optic Major is in like 55 days. Love that.
Guys, count it down.
I'll be there. And then, yeah, I mean, I get to see if my Optic boys just run the thieves every time we play, and that'll just be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked for another CDL season. I absolutely love watching this game. Playing, I'm struggling, but watching, I've had a great time watching. So I'm excited to watch some official CDL gameplay. That'll be sick as always. I will be here a bit tomorrow for the watch party. Will not be in attendance on Saturday, but we'll be there all day Sunday. So you have a nice little mix of us this weekend. But as always, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm ready to talk some COD. I'm ready to start another season 3 of Around the CDL.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. We started the show at the beginning of MW3. We did the whole MW3, the whole BO6, and now BO7 will be our 3rd season, which is pretty crazy. I was thinking about this earlier, bro. The first, 10 episodes we did weren't even live.
No.
Or was it episode 10 we maybe did live as an episode 10 special thing, and then from there we were actually live is the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to pre-record it, and I used to edit it, and we used to post it, which is crazy to think that was over 60 episodes ago, 2 years. But think about how many more people we have in the shows now than we did back then when we first started going live. So it's kind of crazy to think how far the show has come and how far the CDL has come, or maybe not gone as far. But Either way, chat, we're going to talk about some of the things before we head into predictions. Also, since they already mentioned it, watch party. I'll be live for every match. Don't you worry. I'm a full timer. These guys out here, what do they got? Real jobs or something? 50 gifted, they quit their job right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, 50 gifted, they quit their jobs, chat. Oh, Zomber with 1,000. Is that Argentinian money? That is Argentinian. No, I think it's Argentinian. I'm pretty sure Zomber is from Argentina. Hey, Zomber with the 1,000 I don't actually know what it fully stands for, to be completely honest. But my guy, let's fucking go. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's an absolute W. What does that convert to?
69 cents.
69 cents. Oh, the funny number too. My guy. Thank you, Zomber, bro. Let's hell yeah, dude. All right, you guys got to quit your job now. That basically sold it. All right,
let's go.
Let's talk about a couple things before we get into the actual things. And the first thing I want to look at here is the case on. Oh, where the hell is Alex on this screen? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Wait, there's me. What the fuck? That's supposed to be Alex. Why is there two of me? Chat, I'm doubled up. Yo, I'm doubled up. All right, hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me fix this so you can see Alex.
One's one way, one's the other.
Yeah, I'm doubled up, going crazy. Yep. All right, so let me see. Alex is there. I'm here, and you need to be moved up a little bit. There we go. Easy production, man. W production. All right, but let's talk about the Kason event, because this obviously happened last weekend when we hadn't done a show. And the Paris Gentlemates come out, they win the event, and they're the first team to beat Optic Texas since Major 4 at DreamHack when they lost to LAT to go out top 4. Kind of an insane run from Optic, but they finally fall to the Gentlemates. But yeah, talk to me about what you guys thought about some of the stuff from this event.
I mean, I think first and foremost, WK-Son. I think K-Son and like Hitch are probably like the only ones that are keeping like the COD scene alive during the preseason. Otherwise, we'd be bored out of our minds. Obviously, there would still be tourneys, you know, COD Agent and all the other ones, but just these like switcheroos and just these LAN tournaments that K-Son always does, those are always a W. So I always got to give props to K-Son because the man always does something great for the Call of Duty community. Obviously, there was some technical mishaps. Servers weren't, you know, people weren't able to join servers. When you would join a server, you would be good, and then like all of a sudden you would spike to like 40, 50 ping, so they have to end the game. They offered them some type of alternative, you know, instead of playing on Texas, let's play on Denver. COD pros being COD pros, they're like, no, we'll just keep playing on Texas. But nonetheless, I mean, that first series, I forgot who was it, Thieves and no, it was FaZe and Gentlemates, right?
Thieves and Mates, and then Optic and FaZe were round 1.
Okay, yeah, I like. I mean, that series took like 3 hours to complete just because of all the delays, which absolutely sucked. To be fair, though, after that initial series, I think all the series after that went pretty smooth. They like got into games like super quick. Like they were literally ended HP, and then like 20 seconds later they'd get into the S&D. So obviously there's still some bugs within the game, you know, the first round glitch and stuff like that. But I think overall it was a W. I mean, I think we all said it. I just, even after the 50K tourney, just of how well Paris played versus Optic, we knew that it was going to be those two going back and forth for like the first couple of matches until, you know, Thieves and FaZe really start to pick it up. But I mean, yeah, they showed that they were the better team that day. It is what it is. You know, Optics took an L, and they'll be back. I don't think there's really much anything else to say other than that. Shout out to to Paris. They played really well. Ghosty played really well. Envoy played really well. An absolute choke job on that first Blackheart HP.
That was crazy.
Other than that, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. They shut us out. We won one, and then we lost 4 straight. So, gotta give it to the Gentlemates. They did what they were supposed to do. Shout out to my guy Nep. He got his first non-second place. He got his first place in a while. So
yeah, man. Shout out Kason. That guy can take my front row seat anytime he'd like. It's his. No, but it's fun. It was fun last year. I mean, the delays are gonna be. They're gonna be what they're gonna be. I mean, feels inevitable. It's a tournament before the actual CDL starts, and you know, there's going to be some mishaps. It's never going to be perfect. COD is what it is. But it was fun. Very rarely do I stay up till 2:30, but I was able to watch the entire thing, so that was cool. This game rocks, man. This game rocks watching.
A
It's a
lot of fun.
blast. The movement makes this game so fluid and so sick to watch from a codcaster POV. And I just think we're in for a great year watching. If we can get some help with the first round glitch, if we can get some help with maybe a few map tweaks here and there, I think Overload's playing great. I think Hardpoint in this game is great. I don't mind watching S&D at all in this game. Uh, I think we're in for a pretty solid competitive year. I think we really are. And I actually think, even though there's been some blabber, that the meta is pretty good right now. I think now I can't say too much after the nerf because it's, it just happened, but I think what they did with the AR and the sub, I think it makes for a pretty cool meta. I think the sub kind of rips as it should, but the AR is just, it's good unless it's in my hands. So
Yeah. Then nothing's good.
Then nothing's good. So I think we're in for a good year. I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. Also, shout out Luke for the 2. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I'm not LAT's GM. I did not drop Dylan Envoy or Dan Ghosty. Yeah, you guys gotta lock it in for me. But no, you make a good point too. I think some of the changes they also made already today with season 1. Overload. Now when you carry the bomb or the device, or whatever you want to call it, you have a pistol, which I think people were asking for that change. We'll see how it plays on the CDL level. I wonder if now it'll be like really hard to score if the guy with the bomb only has their pistol. But then again, the pistol's pretty good. The pros are pros, right? You'd think they're going to be able to do a little bit with it at least. And I mean, they already changed exposure, right? Like we talked a little bit about before we went live with the show, right? They added a new room. They changed up how P4 works and the way that cut works through to the solar panel side of the map. So they've already made a change to a brand new map that's in the game at launch. I would expect potentially them to be willing to make more changes. We got some new maps as well. Obviously, Standoff. People are interested in seeing if Utopia will play good as a pro map. So generally, we're trending in a good direction. I think we got good maps to start. Blackheart's apparently broken, though, so that won't be being played at all this weekend, which is an absolute L.
What's broken about it?
I don't know what's broken, but they took it out of private match and pubs. So, like, it's not in the game. Like, it's not, you can't play it at all right now. It's not like they're just not using it for the CDL.
Did that fucking comeback from Optic just absolutely break the map or what?
Maybe. I don't know what. If anyone in chat knows why it's broken, let us know. But it's just not available to play right now. So we only have 4 HPs this weekend, which is kind of unfortunate because that basically just means whatever you don't ban and whatever the other team doesn't ban, you just play those 2 maps guaranteed, maps 1 and 4. Like there is no choice essentially.
Yeah.
There's no choice for, let's say, whoever wins the coin flip and gets to maybe pick a map and leave one out. You maybe just get to pick which one you prefer for like map 1. I mean, let's say. So
I feel like, to be honest, like it's just one map that's really going to be like, which one is it going to be? Because I feel like Den is going to be in like no matter what.
We've seen a lot of Den.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Den. I'm looking getting a little tired of it, but it's just, I think it's just that good of a map.
It's also in every mode, right? Like, I mean, Den Scar and Exposure are in every mode. So we're just seeing a lot of the same couple maps early, which is, they're good maps, don't get me wrong, and they're new, but there's just going to be you're just going to get tired of it like after so long. So I wish we would just expand the map pool. Like I wish instead of the 5-5-3 that they do, which is, they do it for a reason because of vetoes, they would just expand it and let us have a bigger map pool. And then even this weekend, it's not even 5-5-3, it'd be 4-5-3. So it is what it is.
Also, I was seeing today, because I was watching the chat, if you didn't know, which if you don't know, I don't know how you don't know, but Optic has a Challengers team now. They have the Huntsman,
Yes.
which is why Preston is wearing the hoodie. But I was watching their scrims today, and apparently if you grab the bomb and you pull out your knife before you grab the device, you can't pull out your pistol again. You're stuck with your knife. So there's a glitch in the game where you just can't pull out your knife.
I noticed you can't even pull out your knife at all. Like if you wanted to pull out your knife when you're running with the bomb, you have to use your pistol. Like it won't even let you take your knife out as an option, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, so and I think that's why if you switch to it before you get the device, you can have it obviously, but then you're not able to switch off of it. So we'll see how that plays. I mean, obviously pros will know, like, okay, just don't pull out your knife and just call it a day. But there's always something that breaks within the game. But at least these changes, we'll see how they are. We'll see how they play. And I'm just hoping for a good weekend of COD.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we might as well talk about the new Optic Challengers team. The Huntsmen are officially back. I mean, you see the roster on screen: Renegade, Neum, Kips, and Rispy. Is that I supposed to say his name?
Yeah.
Rispy. Low key, bro. This is kind of a nasty team, right? Originally, it was bound for Optic Halo as well. He kind of decided, I'm not playing COD. They bring in Rispy. But you got a Halo pro and you got 3 challengers kids. I mean, Neum specifically was a top challengers AR at the end of last season. Someone who I said at the end of last year, I guarantee you gets picked up midway through this season. And that prediction's looking even better now because he's got the optic gas behind him. He's got the optic, the green wall eyes on him. So that's even better. But I mean, you guys might have watched more of their scrims or anything than I have. But as far as I can tell, this team looks like they're going to have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I watched him today. I'll tell you what, that Kips kid is disgusting.
Dude,
oh my god!
Alex and I were high on Kips after watching him in that tourney a few weeks ago.
I watched a little bit of scrims today for the first time. That Kips kid is fucking gross. I wasn't paying attention too much, but I was on his POV. Dude, that kid shoots, man. That kid can shoot.
Yeah, he played in that duos tourney, like the switcheroo tourney. What? That was a few weeks ago, and he was frying. He was playing with Eric Boom and like. Was it Simp and Draws?
Yeah.
Something like that? Dude, he was cooking.
He was absolutely frying. And I said, hold on, who the fuck is this Kips kid? This Kips kid's kind of fucking nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, the kid's nasty. Kid's nasty. He's 19, just the right age, starting to play challengers. I know he's played a little bit before based off the conversations that I've had with him. But the kid's like disgusting. Like, if you were watching at any point his POV today, his gunny is insane. And I think the Optic team, obviously, when the Huntsman team, when they first started, yeah, they were getting their shit fried. But now they look very, very good on maps. I don't know how many maps they dropped against Cruz's team and against the Falcons team, but I think every map that I watched against the Falcons team, they won. Whether it was an HP or an overload, they won. Obviously, they had some slip ups, some boneheaded plays, but I think just overall the team is playing really well. And I believe for Challengers Cup, I saw Challengers Intel tweet that they play the Falcons Academy team again. And if scrims are any testament of how they're going to play at that cup, then I have confidence in this team to make a little bit of a run. I'm not going to lie. Now it gets to me now because now I have 2 challengers teams, and if they go up against each other, it's just that's gonna sting a little. So
that's the best stuff right there, man.
It's gonna be a win. You got to look at it as a win-win and not a lose-lose.
Of course.
Right.
But no, dude.
I will say Renegade looks pretty solid too. So I mean, it's gonna take him a little bit to actually get to like his full potential, but for the straight over transition from Halo to COD, I think he looks like he's doing a pretty solid job. So I'm excited, man. This gives me a little incentive to watch challengers. I mean, we had Omit last year for the first time. That got us back into it, but now it's like double. So I mean, this is kind of sick.
Challengers is in for a good year, bro. You got the Stallions, right? Zuma right now has 2 teams. Shout out to our guy Swag Checked, who's on the One Stallions team. He tried out. He was there trying. Right? Yeah, he was there trying out for like 8 hours that one day. He got picked up by Zuma for the one team. I think it is the red team. I think the main team is Stallions Black, and the other Stallions Red. And I think after after the first major or after the first elite or something like that, he's gonna like pick the best of the best and make them one squad or something like that. But shout out to Zuma, right, for everything he does. And then obviously you got Omit, you got War, you got Cabal, who's been really good. You got a lot of other orgs and challengers that are putting together good teams. And I mean, I think it's only up from here, right? I mean, Falcons have 2 teams just in NA, right? I think they also have some teams in the other regions as well. So it's pretty cool to see challengers kind of like starting to grow. The good amount of events and tournaments and things like that for challengers, right? Being at every major this year, Pro-Am tournament that we're going to be getting with the pros. So it looks like it's going to be a good season for challengers. And we'll definitely be talking about it a bit because obviously as us being creators for Omit, and then also now with Optic being in it and like that being a big storyline, we're going to be talking about challengers probably a bunch throughout the year, trying to keep people up to date on who's shooting, who's maybe not shooting, who's next up to get picked up. So y'all ever, want to watch challengers? I'm hopefully going to be watch partying the elites because those are during the week, but obviously the cups are on the weekend, so we'll be watching the CDL. But shout out to Optic. Get ready for more Huntsman merch. I guarantee you it's coming. I guarantee you more Huntsman
They
merch
already
is on
dropped
the
the
way.
hat today, so.
Oh, there you
They
go.
did. And if you have your Huntsman merch, then you're already ahead.
Mm-hmm. I have a Huntsman shirt in my closet. I have that
Yeah,
like
because you're a real optic fan. We
Chicago
saw the chain.
Bulls
We
type
saw
of.
the chain.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
whatever, bro. Whatever.
Alex exposed you. We know the real you. You're a facade LAT fan. We
Dude,
see
if
right through you.
why would I not be a facade optic fan? You know how many more subscribers I'd have if I was an optic fan?
Oh,
I'd probably be
gosh.
double where I'm at right now if I was a diehard optic fan. But it is what it is, bro. Shout out optic though. I got hella love for optic. But before we get into predictions, CDL team skins were leaked today. This shit's kind of mid, bro. This shit's kind of mid.
Ass. They're not even kind of mid.
Listen, the white ones, like the away ones, I think are definitely not that good. Some of the home team, like the black ones, are better. But generally, chat, you guys can let us know in the comments what you think. These are mid, bro. I can't even lie.
You're being nice.
Optic really disappointed me in theirs, honestly. Like when I saw, like they have such little like okay, again, I know sometimes the CDL like gives the team stipulations on like you can only edit this part, you can only do this, you can only do that. And I think last year was like one of the few years where they kind of just like let them go all out pretty much, which is why we got like the Boston skin, which is probably like the best one out of them last year.
The Gentlemates one's kind of cool.
But just, bro, I just feel so disappointed by Optic and like their design choices.
Honestly, I wish I could sit here and say I expect anything else, but I mean, we've kind of been getting garbage for the last couple of years, so
yeah,
it is what it is. I don't
Yeah.
like my expectations are so low at this point that nothing upsets me when they don't meet the bar. So, this is just a normal at this point.
Yeah, it's disappointing, right? It's disappointing. Now, I mean, at the end of the day, are people going to buy them? Probably, because people just want to rep their favorite team. They also changed the way apparently this happened last year. I think I saw Adam Adamu say, but the way the rev share works for these now, they used to work where the teams got like a certain percentage of their sales, but then everything else got pulled together and split evenly. Now, I think you get what you sell, essentially. So, like, bottom teams are cooked. Like, they're not making any money anymore if they don't sell any of these skin packs. So, some of these bottom teams were actually, like, low-key making enough money from the revenue share deal from these skins because people were buying Optic and Thieves and FaZe. Bottom teams were making money from that it was paying for their roster. But they don't have that anymore. So, now teams are... That's why you're seeing teams leave, especially, too, because there's just no chance they're going to make money.
Yeah, who's the CEO of Koi? What's his name?
Adam Adamu.
Adam Adamu.
Yeah, him. He was the one that that's weird that said they've been doing this for 3 years already. Apparently,
Really? 3?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I thought he said it was just
pretty
last year. I mean, maybe. I mean, the story just got, I guess, like publicly broke, and obviously the whole lawsuit thing, and then like Activision saying they were going to try and like give some more back to help the ecosystem a couple years ago happened. But I don't know, just something to throw out there.
Clarify. You said, but this change was agreed to over 2 years ago and has been rolled out over the last 3.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been going on for a while now. So I don't. Again, obviously, that's probably why we've seen so many teams disappear over the last couple of years.
Because they're not making no money.
Because they're not making any money.
They were trying to get away with doing the bare minimum, and look what happened.
So, but I'm okay with that. If you're not really trying, then why the fuck are you in the league?
Well, this should definitely be the last Raven year then. So God bless.
Yeah, SSG can come right now, bro.
Get them shitters out, dude. SSG is actually a godlike org, so get them in.
Yeah, we'll see more teams. I'm sure other Saudi-backed orgs are going to want to get in. It might honestly get to the point where there's so many orgs that want to get in that they're forced to expand, right? Because at this point, how many orgs do you think would actually like sell? Maybe a couple, right? I think Ravens, Boston, maybe the Surge at this point might look to get out because they were having money problems and then they got sold, but they didn't get sold for a lot.
A good amount of them would sell.
It depends how much money you offered, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you offered them $5-10 million for a spot, I'm sure there's some orgs that maybe wouldn't want to leave that would. But
yeah, wrong.
I can't imagine that a Ravens or a Boston.
The Ravens
is all that much.
They're gone. They're gone. Ravens and Boston. I wouldn't be surprised if they're both gone this coming off season.
So,
but we'll see. But I think it's time we do some season predictions, man. Right? The season starts tomorrow, December 5th, Friday. And it's December 4th, right? So the season has not started, which means we can give our predictions without seeing anything that happens through the regular season. And chat, obviously, give us your predictions as we go through each category. And then if you're watching in post, drop them down below in the comments. If you want to give us a list or just give us your big predictions. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be fun. I also have some different categories than what I did in my video. So anyone who watched my predictions, you're going to hear some repeats from me. Obviously, you haven't heard these two yet. But there's also some new ones as well. So we are going to do predictions, man. We're going to do predictions. And I think we should start off with Rookie of the Year. We have 6 rookies to choose from this season. We have 1 AR in Mamba playing for G2. Then we have 5 SMGs. You got Trakes on the Miami Heretics. You got Abe and Legend on the Vancouver Surge. And you got Craze and Lurks on the Carolina Royal Ravens. Rookie of the Year. I'll go first since I already did my video and I talked about this. This one's tough for me. I think there's actually a lot of... Honestly, I think everybody but Legend low-key is in this conversation. No disrespect to him. I just think he's going to figure it out a little too late into the season to really be considered. I got Trakes. I got Trakes and Miami Heretics. I think Miami get another Rookie of the Year back-to-back seasons. I think he's coming in as filling that Slayer role for Real. I think he's going to be good at it. He looked pretty good at it in Challengers from the bits I've seen. I think he's going to slot in well. I think he's going to be hungry, and he's going to play really well. Also, Zomber with the 5,000 Argentinian dollar super chat. My guy. My guy, bro. He absolute GOAT right there. Absolute GOAT. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I think I got Trakes. I think Lurks is a low-key guy, too. I really like what I've seen from Lurks in the preseason. But I also think Trakes is going to be on probably the best team of the rookies throughout the entirety of the season, which is not only going to give him better placements, which is going to obviously matter or going to come into play a little bit, but also if your teammates are playing well, you're more likely to play well, which I think is going to help him too. So I got Trakes, but Lurks is like a close second for me. But I'll pass it on over. Who wants to take it?
I mean, I've been saying it for the last couple of years. I think I'm stuck between Mamba and Craze, but I think I'm leaning more towards Mamba. I mean, those two are my fucking guys. So, I mean, they've pretty much shown it. Mamba has looked really good. I know he's had some bad maps in like preseason tourneys. Craze, we haven't seen too much of the Ravens, but from the short like switcheroos or tourneys that we have seen, Craze has looked really good. So I just think they're due. I mean, Craze has been due for who knows how long. He should have been picked up last season, if we're being honest. And I think he's going to show this year why he should be in the league, and he's going to continue to be in the league. Obviously, he has Lurks, who's right there with him, who could possibly steal his flowers a little bit, steal his shine. But I still got my boy Craze. I still got, and Mamba. I mean, he looked, like I said, he looked damn good in some of these preseason tournaments. He had some bad maps, but I think just that. Again, we were pretty low on that G2 team coming in, and after these preseason tourneys, I think they put us on notice a little bit because they're definitely a lot better than what we expected. And if they continue that trajectory, then I could definitely see Mamba taking it. So I got Mamba as my Rookie of the Year.
Well, I was going to pick Trakes, but now I feel like I'm going to switch up my picker a little bit, and I'm going to go Lurks. I feel like this is safe because Mercules is like the spawn of God, and him and Lurks, they're a duo. So if one of them came in and took over, who's to say the other one can't? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say Lurks. I just don't want to be a copycat and take Jake's, even though Jake took mine. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. So I'm going to go Lurks. I think that, I talk a lot of shit on Slasher because he's 197 years old, but I think that he has an opportunity to get some good out of some young players. So I want to see Lurks fry. I want to see that Carolina team do good. And I just think Craze is such a good teammate, dude. If you heard an interview with Mac and Vivid last year, they always talked about how good teammates Mama and Craze were and how hardworking Craze is. I think even though he's a rookie, he's an older rookie, 25. I think he's probably one of the oldest rookies we've had. So I think like, is he 25? Is he like 24, 25?
Craze?
Who? Yeah.
Is he that old?
No, he's way younger than that.
Wait. I thought he said so. I thought someone said he was 24.
I'm looking up his wiki right now. He's 21.
Yeah.
What? Oh wait, then who the fuck am I thinking of as 25?
You?
Yeah, your old ass. I mean, I know like Super last year was I think was 25 as a rookie.
Okay, maybe that's who.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe that's who it was. I'm sorry. I saw a tweet the other day that said we saw the oldest rookie. I thought it was
Like a
crazy.
Booza was like 24 as a rookie. I think Super is like 24 or 25 as a rookie. Definitely not crazy.
Okay.
His wiki says he's 21.
All right, my bad. But anyways, regardless, my point stands. He's godlike teammates. So I think that Lurks is going to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do on the map. So I think I'm going to go Lurks here because again, Jake took my pick. So
My bad.
it's all good. Though.
My bad. Also, shout out Bryce for the $2 super chat. He said Mamba rookie of the year loading. So Bryce got Mamba, which I definitely think like either y'all mid guys can got it, man, for sure. But now let's talk about number 1 seed. Which team do we think ends the regular season after Major 4, right? Majors and online and minors included. Who ends as the number 1 seed, right? We saw Atlanta FaZe as number 1 seed like 5 seasons in a row. LAT finally dethroned them last season. Who do we think gets it this time, man? You guys give me your pick.
I don't want to go like
I got
don't want to
Optic.
pick the.
I got
obviously
Optic. I think it's as straightforward as it seems. I think Optic is going to be probably the most dominant team for most of the season. Do I think they're going to win every event? We'll talk about that in a second. But I think they're going to win a lot of the matches that they play, and I think it's going to net them out number 1 seed, guaranteed.
Yeah, I got Optic too. I mean, I just think that these guys are in flow, and even though they just lost the last tournament, the case on, I still think they look like definitely a top 2 team, and their teamwork is just so good. They're gonna be a hard team to beat this year. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. It is what it is, but they're going to be a very hard team to beat this year. And at the end of the year, I think that when all things are said and done, they'll be the number 1 seed.
I'll match that. I'll go through it with you. I'll take the boys. I'll take the Optic boys. Yeah, I mean, obviously, what President said is true. We're going to lose some, but I think we're definitely going to win a lot more than those that we lose.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think I like Odd Son, OD Son, however you want to say, in the chat said Optic every year has like a bad online stage and gets like a top 8 through 12. I don't think this happens to that team. I think this team ends with the highest average placement at the end of the season. I think their worst placement will be like E4, maybe 3rd. I think this Optic team just, unless they truly just get complacent and don't care, which I don't know if that's going to happen, especially because like Hook and Merc don't give me that vibe. I can see like Dashier, Shotzi maybe taking the pedal off the gas or their foot off the gas a little bit, but I don't think their teammates are going to let that last very long. So I just think this team is just going to be locked in all season, winning most of their games.
I don't want to I'm not saying this because obviously I want to see them do as well as possible, but there is a potential like that at a major they fuck up in winners round 1 and get bracket fucked in losers round 1. We've seen that how many times?
It's possible.
Like 2 winners round 1 teams lose in winners round 1 and meet in losers round 1.
You see them play like Gentlemates losers round 1 or something and lose. It's possible.
Exactly. It's possible. So I don't want to sit here and say, oh my God, this team's floor is top 4 because we've seen teams get bracket fucked bad. But I'll go your point. I understand what you're saying. They just look too consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why did I just see? Look, I love you, brother, but Merc is not a 1-game brother.
Some people are. I've had people tell me their hot take this season is that Merc is a 1-game wonder, and they think he's going to fall off this season. I think they're off the Panya. Listen, could Merc be worse this season than he was last year? Of course.
I'm rage baiting.
But he is not going to be a fall off. He's not going to be a fall off. No, Luke is rage baiting for sure, but I've seen people say this. I'm being serious.
No, I've seen it too. My question is, have they watched?
My asshole on Jake's stream and get him banned.
I think Merc's going to be godlike this season. I think he's going to be godlike. All right,
we actually swept Optic too. None of us went different. That's crazy.
Let's move on. Let's talk about most improved player. So a player from last season that maybe didn't play great, that's going to be great now, or maybe a player that was good last season that you think is going to take that next level up to that stardom, superstardom jump. Who do you guys think is going to be most improved? And if you have multiple answers, you can throw them out, but I guess pick like one at the end who you think is going to be MIP. Because I definitely think there's a couple people I'm thinking. I mean, I can go first.
Okay, I'll go
Oh,
first.
you want to go? There you go.
Yeah, and this might feel like a cop out, but I'm gonna say Sib, just because of the season that he had last year. I think he's in a much better position this year, and I think he has an opportunity to come out and play like the MW3 Sib we saw a couple years ago. He was on a pretty rough roster last year. They did not do well at all, and he is like he's their guy, right? So I mean, he's like gonna be their heavy slay AR. Dan Ghosty, we know that he's the enabler, even though he's been frying, by the way. Dan's been fucking frying.
I'm cooking.
We know Dan is the enabler here. So I expect Sib long term throughout the season to be the more consistent player and to actually be this heavy talented AR that we've been longing to see from him. We saw a glimpse and the flashes of it in MW3. I think we see it more consistently this season. He's going to be my most improved player.
I like that. Alex, you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a couple off top of my head. I think, well, for one, my answer is going to be Kremp, I think. I'm going to go with Kremp. I think Kremp honestly was good last season. C9 just kind of sucked. I think this season he takes another step up. I don't know if G2 is going to be as good as they were in that kickoff tourney all season. I don't think they're going to, honestly. But I do think Kremp is going to have another really good individual season. I think he's going to continue to improve. I think he's going to improve across the board where he's not just looked at as like a SND guy and like kind of not as good in respawn. I think he's going to be good in all of them. I also think Dan Ghosty's a good shout. I think he could have an MW3 Thieves year where he kind of just takes over. I think Neptune kind of talked about it. LAT teams last year was not built for Ghosty or Envoy to fry. It sounds like this year, the Gentlemates want everybody to be able to take over at any point, which I think could be good for Dan. And I also think Caesar Sky's bueno, man. Another guy on the rocker, but I mean, he's looked disgusting in the opening, bro. I mean, he got dropped twice last season. If he makes it the whole year, I mean, that might be most improved at the absolute minimum. You know what I mean? If he doesn't get dropped after being dropped twice, that might just guarantee you, even if he's not that good, that might just guarantee you MIP. But I think he looks good. And with Snipers in and SND, as long as they stay the whole season, I think Sky's in for a good season. But yeah, I think Krent's my number one answer, though.
Yeah. I think I have two. Jake hit on one of them. I was gonna say Skies. Obviously did not have a good season last season, and even then before that in MW3. Started off that year really well, but then really fell off. And that's why Sib was probably their best AR that year. They similar to Champs, which fair so, but I still think he was terrible that year after Major 1. And I mean, last year again, we obviously saw what happened with him. Got dropped twice, and yeah, he's been frying in the preseason tourneys. He's looked really good with the sniper. He's just looked really good overall. My other person is actually on that same team. I have actually give me Justice. Definitely had a down year last year compared to what we saw in MW3 and what we know we could get out of him. And he's looked also really well on the team that he has now. So I think he's definitely going to show us what he showed us during the MW3 year, if not a little bit more. With just the pieces that are on that team. Again, we were a little bit low on that team coming into the season, and then they played some preseason tourneys, and they showed us that these kids can fucking play and they can hang with the best. So those are my two picks.
Those are definitely good picks. Those are good picks. Bryce also with another $2 super chat said Ghosty's going to show another gear this year.
I hope so.
I'd love that for Dan, bro. I would. Especially with that fan base behind him. I'm excited for all the Gentlemates guys to just have them experience like the fan base they're going to have behind them, right? I think it's going to be a level of support that, I mean, I guess Dylan and Dan played for Optic at one point, right? So they felt a big fan base, but I also think the way the Gentlemates fans are, it's going to be pretty awesome for those guys. So hopefully they can keep up the way they started the season, man. And we'll talk about it a bit as we talk more about who we think are going to win events, but let's talk about, we're starting to run down to the wire here. Let's talk about SMG Player of the Year, right? And now, if you have an SMG as your MVP, don't spoil it yet. We're gonna do SMG and AR, so if you have one of those players, probably your MVP that you pick, don't spoil it just yet. We're gonna save it. But SMG Player of the Year, man, who do we think, right? Because there's a lot of good SMGs. There's a lot of good SMGs, but who is gonna be the best one by the end? Who wants to go first? I can go first at any point because I have it written down. So you guys just let me know.
Go ahead.
I got Hydra. I don't give a fuck. I'm going Paco. Listen, Hydra is pretty much the best SMG every single season. Like, he's basically the best every single season. Now, don't get me wrong. Shotzzy, he shows up at the biggest moment. That's why they've won champs the last 2 years. But when you're looking at SMG player of the season, especially, you know, the way it's looked at, Paco is just that guy. He might start a little slow in like Hardpoint Major 1 or something like that, but he just figures it out. He's just so good. He's just one of the best players at getting kills. One of the best players, honestly, I think we've ever seen individually as a talent. I just think it's what he does. I feel like he's like the most consistent of the SMGs, which is also a good reason to pick him. But I think Shotzzy or Hook's a good answer. I think Simp could be a good answer. Neptune, maybe if you're using Gentle Mates, are going to have a great season. But I'm going with Paco. Might be a little biased, but I just think he is the most consistent.
No, he definitely is. I mean, you're not wrong. I just thought it was funny the way that you made it out like, oh, I'm about to cook with this one, and then gave the most obvious answer.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna go with Hook. I think Hook is still somehow, some way, fucking underrated. So I think he's looked absolutely disgusting in this game so far. And if this team remains as consistent as they've looked, he's going to actually get the love that he deserves this season from the start to the finish. And I think that he finishes as SMG #1. I think he finally dethrones Hydra. I'm not even going Shotzzy. I'm going Hook.
I think Hook's been better than Shotzzy so far in the preseason.
Yeah, I have Hook as well. That was my answer.
Yes. Chat, how come whenever I pick thieves to do things, everyone calls me biased, but when the Optic fans pick Optic players, no one says they're biased?
Fine, I'll change my answer. Give me Shotzzy. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I mean, I have Hook. I mean, Breaking Point released their SMG pyramid today, and my God, what Preston said is true. I think people are still underrating how good Hook is and what he does for this team.
Where did they have him on the pyramid? I didn't even see that.
At the top, they had him #1. It was him #1, Shotzzy and Nep #2,
Oh, yeah.
Hydra.
Here, I'll throw this on the screen real quick.
Yeah,
and the comments was underrating him.
Were absolutely
okay, the comments were underrating him. Like the comments were like, why the fuck is this guy up there?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Like someone literally put, I think like the first comment has the first comment on that tweet has like, I genuinely think Hook is the most overrated SMG ever.
Hook, listen, I've said this in the past. I think Hook has been overrated a lot. The last couple years, he's fucking him, bro. Like these last 2 years, I guess specifically last season, he's him. I don't think, I'm not calling him overrated anymore. I think Hook's godlike.
Yeah. And I think he's going to continue to show that this year on why it was good that we picked him back up over Pred. Again, shout out AG, but it was stupid of us to drop him in the first place. So yeah, I have Hook.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give a quick non-biased answer. Non-biased, me would go Neptune. But obviously I'm biased, so what the fuck?
No, I mean, but the thing is, it's not like, is it biased because you're a fan or I'm a fan? Maybe, but also it's like, I mean, it's a reasonable answer. You know what I mean? It's not like a Boston fan saying Snoopy's going to be the SMG player of the year. Obviously, that would probably be biased. No disrespect to Snoop. I just saw his face. And
damn.
That was kind of what I said, but my bad, Snoopy. My bad, Snoopy. But, yeah, no, I think those are good. I think we got a good selection of players. But let's talk about AR player of the year, right? Let's move on to the next one. AR player of the year. Now, this, I guess you could include like your tradition or your flexes in this role, right? So it's not just main ARs. But listen, I think there's 3 options. I think there's 2 I like better than the third. But I think it's fucking Mercules, bro. I think it's Mercules. Listen, I think Dashy and Scrap are up there, and maybe I'm a little biased. I think Scrap over Dashy, but I think Mercules is just him, dude. I just think he's him.
Mark 30, the Messiah, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Give me him at #1. I mean, at AR, I mean, the guy, he's him. He's simply him. He has a 1.26 and all. No, he's not. He's Merc. He's had like a 1.25, 1.26 throughout all of his preseason tourneys. He's won everything except for like 3 of them. The Kason one, another switcheroo, and then he got second at like another one. But other than that, I mean, the guy's been in the finals and he's been piecing everybody that you know and love. Your best player, has probably gotten put down very, very bad.
I don't know. I
Merc.
haven't seen Caesar season get taken down by Merc release just yet.
But yeah, give me Merc. I mean, the dude is just undeniable. He's unbelievable. The legacy savior, whatever you want to call him. The guy is him.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go a little bit of a different route here. I'm going to go Abuza.
Wow. Okay,
I'm gonna go Abuza.
Hear him out.
I am one of the rare.
That he's just trying to be different.
Rare. No. I'm one of the
He's just trying
rare
to be
defenders of this Vegas FaZe team. I'm one of the rare defenders of this Vegas FaZe team. I think they're struggling really bad right now. They look like shit, but I think they'll figure it out. And I think the big reason they're going to figure it out, it's not Simp, it's Abuza. I think he looks good so far. I think he's only going to get better as the season goes on. And I think he's going to be statistically one of the best ARs in the league this season. I'm going with Abuza.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. I do think Abuza's looked very good in the preseason. I think he's insane with the sniper. Again, like we talked about with Skies, I think is going to help him. I think Abuza's in for a good season. If he's top 5, I wouldn't be surprised. Even if he's top 3, I think it'd be a little surprising, but I could hear you out.
That was an MVP, Rancito. He's not my MVP. He was my AR pick.
But we will see. We'll get to MVP here in a second. We got 4 more to go. Let's talk about Dark Horse team. Now, Dark Horse is an interesting conversation because I think people have different definitions of what Dark Horse is, right? To me, I think about a team that is looked at as a bottom half of the table that I expect to be better, maybe make a Sunday, cause some upsets versus big teams. Other people look at it as like Gentlemates being a Dark Horse. Maybe after the preseason tourney, they won't say it anymore, but Dark Horse team. I'll go first. I got the Carolina Royal Ravens. I got the Royal Ravens as my Dark Horse. I think for one, they're coming in at a baseline of being decent. Slasher's usually pretty good at the beginning of games. I think Nero, we know what you're getting from him at this point. He's going to have some really good and some really bad maps. And I think their SMG rookie duo has looked good so far, but I think the kicker for them is I feel like they only get better as the season progresses. I think Craze and Lurk should only get better as they learn the game, as they play together as a duo, being rookies. I think they're going to have a very high ceiling because I think there's going to be games where Craze and Lurks look unstoppable together as an SMG duo. So I got them as my Dark Horse team, bro. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win an event. I'm not even saying they're going to make a final, or maybe I think maybe they make one Sunday and that'll be better than the other bottom teams. But I'm going Ravens.
Okay. Preston, you want to go?
Sure. I'm going to go Surge. I've been saying this for a couple months now. This team is super young. They are super raw. Do I expect them to be good right now? No, I do not. But come Major 2, maybe even Major 3, if they don't make any changes and they stick to the script and they continue to progressively get better and better with the team that they have now, I think they will be my Dark Horse team. They're young. They're all talented. They're individually talented. And I trust that coaching staff. I think they're my Dark Horse. I see them making 1, if not 2 Sundays. I see them making some runs. And I think that off of talent alone, I think they can do it. Also, my second pick for most improved player was Lunars. So I think he's going to be a big reason that this team succeeds this year. I think he has a much better year this season than he did last year. That team last year was built to fail. I think he's in a position this year that he can be that guy on this Surge team. And I think that they are going to, I think they're going to look on him to be a reason that they are my Dark Horse team.
Yeah. You could say that they're not a dark horse after their kind of like their recent performances, but I have G2.
I think they're definitely still a Dark Horse team.
I mean, yeah, like I know some people have said that their 3rd place, 4th place finish at the Monster tourney was a fluke. That's like their peak. That's all they're gonna get. But yeah, I mean, I got G2. I mean, again, those players played absolutely very well. They could have very well made it if they beat Cloud9. I'm pretty sure that's who they lost to, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, they lost to Mates.
Did they not lose to Cloud9?
No, they beat Cloud9 because they got 3rd. Cloud9 got 4th.
Okay, so yeah,
they lost to Mates, and then
either way,
Mates and Optic played in the
final. I got
G2.
Those guys are kind of cracked. They're kind of cracked. Caesar Skies is gonna pop some heads with the sniper. Ezreal and It's cramp, right? I'm not tweaking. I was thinking about this today.
Yep.
That's true. On cramp, you're gonna run around. They're gonna pull out their wiener and slap you in the face with it so fast you're not even gonna know what's gonna happen.
Me next. Yeah,
I get you too.
I like it. I think like the most of the teams this season feel like they can be competitive, not win events, but we're gonna have some games where I think you're gonna be surprised by who wins. I think it's gonna happen pretty often this season. So we'll see. But we got 3 left. We got to go through it. Also, Timu George from Summertime. I'm George from Summertime.
Yeah,
Preston
that's
is
not
Hitch
me.
and Alex is Blake.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's Jake. Jake is Lily George.
But we got 3 left. We got event winners, MVP, and champs. So let's do event winners. What teams, right? There is 6 events. You don't have to say who's going to win one event unless you want. Obviously, save champs, because that'll be towards the end, or that'll be like our last one. But we got 4 majors, champs, EWC. How many teams or what teams do you think are going to win an event this season? Whether it's one or whether it's all of them. If you only say one name, I guess it means they're winning them all in your mind. But
I have 3 teams. I have Optic, Genomates, and Lab.
I have the exact same. I got Optic,
those
Genomates,
are
and Thieves
my
as well.
3. Which ones are gonna win? Don't ask me. Don't ask me that. These are probably gonna win like Major 4 or some shit because they always get good at the end. Optic might be like good at the beginning. These might like, or Paris might get like in the middle, and then Optic will win champs and EWC again.
All right. Well, I mean, I have those 3 teams, but I have FaZe taking one as well. I think FaZe wins a major. So.
Wow, Kason sits in front of him, and now this guy's a FaZe fan.
This guy got punked by FaZe Zunk.
Good. I could see FaZe if they like have a good weekend winning for sure. I don't know, dude. I just don't know. I think it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough for them. But yeah, I mean, I hope more teams win. I hope it's not just like 2 or 3. Right?
Why is Chad on my dick? Why is Chad on my dick?
They're on your dick because they love you, bro. They don't like Alex and I that much. Why is Chad
on my sack?
They don't like Alex and I that much, so that's why they ride on you.
Oh my god, I'm crying, bro.
Yeah, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win minor? The minors, bro. We got a minor with stage 3 and stage 4.
That's way too hard to predict.
I got FaZe taking one of the minors. They're onliners, and I got.
Steve's taking another.
Yeah, LAT onliners. We take one too. Yeah. Let's go with that.
I got Toronto, Koi, and LAT.
Toronto's a team none of us have winning an event.
Just can't trust a team with insight. Sorry.
Fuck.
He's gonna block you.
Insight would gun the hell out of Preston, chat. Oh my god.
Fucking insight with no fingers would gun the fuck out of me. I can't shoot.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. You're pretty bad. Okay. So that leads to that. All right, we got 2 left. Champs and MVP. What do you want to do? Which one?
Is it season MVP or
season MVP? So it's regular season. It's not like for the whole thing, right? It's just at the end after Major 4, they're going to give the award. Or at Champs, they're going to give the award.
Regular season MVP. Give me Merc.
Yeah,
basic answer.
Yeah,
basic
me 3. We all have Merc.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just think he's the most consistent factor on Optic. I think they're going to be so good this season, and I just think Merc's him, bro. I just think Merc's him. Listen, could Scrap or Hydra or anybody else on Optic, or maybe even a BZ or Simp or Neptune win it? I think definitely for sure, depending on how good those teams are. I just think it's going to be Merc, bro. I just feel like this guy very rarely has a bad game, and even when it's a bad game, he like goes like fucking even or like -2. You know what I mean? Like, I got Merc, man. Why didn't you say Kenny? Okay, well, I got Kenny, most improved player. I'm changing my name.
Doug. Give me Doug, MVP. He's going to come in and just run worlds.
What?
What's this chance winner? Oh, well, my chance winner is Paris Genomates.
All right, we're fast forwarding the chance winner.
Was that not next?
Well, it was, but I didn't transition us yet. This guy's just jumping ahead.
Oh, my bad. Jesus.
This guy's just jumping ahead. All right, you got who do you have, Alex?
I have Thieves.
Yeah, I like this guy. You're getting a promotion. I'm taking some of Preston's wages and giving them to you.
Yeah.
I like that. Wow, so we all have a different team. I got Optic for the 3-peat.
Oh, there's Pro 8s going on right now.
I got Optic for the 3-peat, man. I just think
sure hope so.
if I had to, I said this in my predictions video. If I had to put my money on a team to win champs, right? Predicting 6 months out, 7 months out is tough. But I just think Optic is a team I would pick to probably be the best at that point in time. I just feel like they just, you know what I mean? That's just it. I think that's just it. Fuck yeah, he picked these, man. I love that. I'm glad somebody did because I wanted to.
Here's my thought process. First of all, I wanted to pick someone that I thought actually could win, but nobody was really picking. Preface, I picked this.
You picked this like 2 months ago.
Yeah, like 2 months ago. So this was not based off these two tourneys. It's just looking pretty solid right now. But I wanted to pick someone that maybe isn't getting the love that they deserve to have. And I'm being a little bit, what's the word? Selfish, because the last 2 years, for the first 2 years, I did not pick Optic to win champs, and they ended up winning. So I, the superstitious man that I am, refuse to break that. So we're gonna go with someone else in hopes that maybe it continues.
I'm like 50-50 because I picked them to win in NW3. They won. I didn't pick them to win last year, obviously, but they were ass. So how could you blame me? So we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I have to pick them.
He's capping so hard. I'm not. I actually did pick these guys, I promise.
He did. He said it like 2 months ago. He said it like 2 months ago, and now they look good. So maybe he's on to something. But I mean, those are our predictions, man. Those are our predictions. If you're watching in post, drop like who you got winning champs, MVP, maybe down in the comments, unless you want to do the whole list like we just did. But now I guess it's time for us to do our pick'ems for week 1. Our first set of pick'ems. You know what this means, right? You know what this means, right? This is the start of the pick'ems challenge for the season. At the end of the year, whoever's in dead last has the forfeit. That chat still has to figure out exactly what they should do. Viper wants to do like you have to wear a Rivals jersey for the entire season next year, which I think is like, bro, that jersey would be fucking stinky. You know what I mean? Like you only have, I'm not like, you know what I mean? If I'm last and I got to buy like an Optic or a FaZe jersey, I'm not buying more than one. I'm buying one. I'd have to wash that shit all the time.
Well, see, the thing is, that's even if you could buy one, because then bitches always sell out.
That's true. I'd have to just paint an Optic logo on my chest and go shirtless.
This is a problem.
What happened?
What's the problem?
Can't log on the pick'em site?
No.
This guy.
It's like making me do this fucking two-factor authentication shit again.
Do it. Well, either way, hold on. While President sets that up, chat, I want to put this out there. I started a pick'ems leaderboard. So if you go to the pick'ems website, right, you can click on leaderboards in the top. I started one for around the CDL. The ID is literally around -the -CDL, as you can see on the screen. There is no, what's it called? There is no password. I want everybody to join this. I'm going to put the ID in the chat as well for people that if they want to join. And what I want to do is, whether it's after every major, definitely at the end of the season, but maybe after the majors, whoever's at the top gets some sort of prize. Now, what that prize is going to be, I don't know, right? We don't really got bread like that to be giving out crazy prizes. But maybe it's like an autographed CDL card or like $15 to buy your favorite team's skin pack in game or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but join up our leaderboard around -the -CDL is the ID. You go to your leaderboards, you click join one, you put that in. Join up whenever you do your pick'ems, it'll automatically put it into our leaderboard as well if you're in there. And we'll see who does the best. A fridge. I mean, I don't know, bro. Zuma's kind of got the fridge market on lock, I think. He's got a monopoly on fridge giveaways. Also, Bryce with the $5 super chase and Merc MVP. Merc MVP season 4-3 Optic over LAT Optic 3P. Oh, fuck. Hey, couldn't you give it to LAT, Bryce, please, bro? Please. Am I able to be in it by sharing my picks and my personal points? What the hell are you talking about? If you're in the leaderboard, everything you put in here will just automatically go. If you're not on the leaderboard, then you're cooked. Right now we have 24 people on here, actually, which is pretty dope. We got 24 people. I mean, I could try to put the link in the chat. I don't know if the links work.
No, it's just going to send you to Major 1 pick'em.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll just slot that in there, but make sure you join up, and we'll see what it happens, man. But let's do our pick'ems, bro. We got 9 matches opening weekend, starting tomorrow. Also, someone just ordered from Juvie with code MAV, by the way. I just got the email, so shout out to that person.
God.
Shout out to that person. Drinkjuvie.com, code MAV. But we got 9 games. This is a chance to start us off with a perfect prediction record. Can any of us go 9-0. Rick just said the Activision servers are down. I'm signed in, so whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah. Sounds like a personal problem, but
Yeah, exactly. See, Preston. But let's do it, man. Let's get into it. Optic versus Falcons is our first game of the season. And you see it right there, 1.6% for the Falcons in the pick'ems. Alex, who do you got? Lead us away.
Give me Optic 3-0.
I got Optic 3-0 as well.
Optic 3-0.
I have Optic 3-0 as well. Optic never wins their first game.
They never win their first game. But I got to think this team's different. I'm going to go Optic 3-0.
Wow, nobody has Falcons winning a map. That's criminal. You guys don't think Pred or Celium could win a map?
These guys barely didn't even beat Doug Sensor Martin.
Doug Sensor Martin's him, bro. He's him. All right, Boston Breach versus the Carolina Royal Ravens. Right now, 2/3 of people are picking the Breach. But I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens 3-2.
I got the Ravens. Give me the Ravens 3-1. You said 3-2?
Yeah, I said 3-2.
Boston Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
My guy Craig's MVP.
I'm going to go Ravens 3-1.
Wow, we're all going Ravens.
I'm going to go Ravens 3-1.
I know.
I wasn't impressed by Boston at all.
Yeah, I got to see more from Boston because these guys were getting cooked in the offseason or in the preseason. And then we got final game on Friday, day 1 opening day. Vegas FaZe taking on the Los Angeles Steves, where it's about 3/4 of the people going LAT, man. What do we think?
I got Thieves 3-1. I think FaZe takes the S&D, and that's it. And I think they lose all the respawns.
Same thing. I got Thieves 3-1. I just think LAT are probably a bit better right now. But again, I mean, they had a couple close HPs of that Kason tourney. It could have went the other way. FaZe could have won 3-1, but I got the boys open tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go FaZe 3-2. I'm going to go FaZe 3-2.
Well, someone's going to have a not perfect record. It's going to be one of us because now we have our first difference.
I'm going to go FaZe 3-2. They Neslo the series.
Wow. Okay. All right. I hear you. Okay. First day down. Then we go to Saturday. We got the Spanish rivalry to kick off Saturday. The Miami Heretics taking on Toronto Koi, where it is 3/4 of the people going with Toronto. But who do we think takes it? This one's tough to predict, dude. I can't lie. This one's tough.
I have Toronto 3-2. I think it'll go game 5. I think Real shits on them a little bit. Like, this is why I left.
Oh, I don't know who I have, bro. Because I could see it going either way. I think both these teams are going to be good. I just haven't really seen much of Miami, so it's hard to know how they're going to be.
Exactly. That's why I'm also kind of picking Lat, because I don't know how much practice they've gotten with Trakes.
I'm going Koi as well. I'm doing the same as Alex. Give me a 3-2 for Toronto Koi.
Who is it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
Heretics and Ultra. Or Koi, sorry.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Koi here, only because we've seen absolutely nothing of Heretics, and although I think they're gonna be really freaking good, I'm scared to take them against the team that I expect to be good. So I'll go Koi early here. Maybe game 5.
Okay. Move on to the second game. The Gentlemates taking on the Surge. I got the Mates 3-0.
Same.
Same.
Yeah, I think Surge are going to have some work to be done. I think Mates obviously look like the top team right now. And it's early in the game. I always got to remember. I got to remember to sprinkle in more 3-0s throughout the season. There's always more 3-0s than we do in these pick'ems. And that's how you get the real points. Not that it matters for our picks because I just do right or wrong. But for the pick'ems leaderboard, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that good too. All right, then we move on to Saturday night. Cloud9 versus G2 Minnesota. Two teams that are looked at as potential dark horses here, but I got to go with G2, man. Give me G2 in a game 5 over Cloud9.
Same. Game 5. I think it'll end exactly how the Monster Invitational ended.
Yeah, I just don't trust this Cloud9 team at all. I know they just got fourth, and people are like, "Oh my God, everyone continues to sleep on cloud nine." But I need to see it for a little bit longer. I'll go G2. I'll take the upside 3-1.
I love it. All right, then we move to Sunday, man. First Sunday of the year, kicked off by LAT versus the Riyadh Falcons. 5% of people are picking the Falcons.
Give me Thieves 3-0. I think Falcons go scoreless this weekend.
I'm giving Falcons a map. I'm going 3-1. I could see LAT bottling it a little bit and losing a map here. I still think they're going to be figuring it out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, give me the Falcons 3-0.
Guy's an idiot, chat.
I'm gonna go Thieves 3-0. I don't think Falcons win a map this entire weekend. I love my boy Saud, but
he's not gonna love you after this.
I don't like this team at the current moment. They got to show me some shit. They got to show me some shit quick, because I've already given my opinion on their team.
Yeah, we'll see what they have. Then we go on to Vegas FaZe taking on the Paris Gentlemates, which this might be the closest predictions that are 50-50 on the website. 43% almost for Vegas. I got the Gentlemates though. I got the Gentlemates 3-1. I think they take care of FaZe pretty well.
Same. I have Gentlemates 3-1.
I'm gonna take the Gentlemates, but I am gonna send it to a game 5. I think FaZe forces game 5, but I'm gonna give it to Gentlemates.
Love it. And then we get our last match of the weekend. We start the weekend with Optic. We end the weekend with Optic, taking on G2 Minnesota. Whopping 3% for G2 here on the website. Taking up a lot of picks. Who do we think wins this one, man? Who is going to win? Optic and G2, the dark horse team, the Minnesota Rocker.
Give me Optic 3-0.
Okay. I was trying to talk him up, bro. I was trying to, maybe shift his opinion a little bit. Maybe throw a map in there.
I mean, I'm gonna match that. I think Optic have a perfect weekend. I could see them losing the S&D in this series just because G2's S&D looked pretty good. But I'm gonna go Optic 3-0.
I got one map for G2.
I got one map for G2.
I actually think they could win an HP or an SND. Depending on what, if they play Kremplossus, Optic's getting slammed on HP.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't play Kremplossus or he's dropping 46 for the dub. 250 to 249. Or the SND. I mean, Skies with the snipe. Maybe gets a couple good shots in, keeps it around a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, I think Optic, they're gonna go undefeated on the weekend. But all right, I'm gonna hit save. My predictions are locked in. And that's it. Our first pick'ems of the season. Yeah. What the hell is this guy holding in his hand over there?
My gooning ball.
Oh, he's got a purple gooning ball, chat. I hear him. Well, chat.
I got a bear.
There's the picks. I think was the only thing different was Preston taking FaZe over Thieves. Everything else we matched on.
I think so, yeah.
I think everything was the same except Preston taking FaZe over Thieves.
Man, you boys better not hope that FaZe wins.
If FaZe win, you start the season. This will be the first time you're probably in the lead in pick'ems ever. Holy shit. Yeah, so chat, make sure you join the pick'ems leaderboard if you can. Unless you're Viper, apparently Activision won't let you, but he's the only person who has that issue. And get your pick'ems in, right? Don't forget, because if you forget to do your pick'ems 1 week, you pretty much have no chance of winning. Unless you're perfect every other week, maybe, but make sure you join up.
To set your fantasy lineups.
Yeah, set your fantasy lineups for Breaking Point as well. I might do a couple Breaking Point drafts tomorrow in like the pre-show before the matches start. So if you guys are interested, tap on it. Make sure you sub with the noties on so when we go live. And tomorrow's also the first day the CDL is back on Twitch officially in a few years.
Wow.
I wonder what viewership's going to look like on day 1.
So I wonder how many viewers are going to be to see Vegas FaZe take down LAT.
I hope not, man. What were you gonna say, Alex? If you what?
I was gonna say, so if I wanted a watch party, could I or could I not?
I think you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I don't think.
Because that one Halo guy, Shyway,
yeah.
He acts in like Rose Roosevelt linked him a page and was like, you can only watch party if you're a partner.
I mean, it's possible. Like, listen, I watch party for all of MW3 without being partnered. I don't know if they're gonna really they're gonna take you down if you're live with like not that many viewers for the most part, right? I don't think they really care. I can the guy who whitelisted me, I can send him, like, give him your information if you want. I can send him an email.
If you could,
I could connect you, Alex.
Brother.
I could connect you, Alex, if you want.
This guy
Preston, do you
is
want
so
do you want
hard.
do you plan on going live at all the watch party? Should I send him your info too, just in case?
Not watch.
Chad,
party,
anybody
no.
else in a watch party, man? You want to give me your email? I'll send it over to the guy. Listen, Alex picks LAT to win champs. I'll scratch his back a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
There you go. So I'll send him an email and I'll let him know. So like, hey, get my boy get him on the list, put him on the website.
Great work, team.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I'm just so excited to have like meaningful matches. Yes, it's online, but like it matters, right? I mean, every loss could make or break a winner's bracket or a good round one at Major 1. So I'm just excited for COD to be back to watch party. Hopefully Scrim's watch party or Scrim start back up next week or something, because I know they like couldn't this week because they were playing on the new patch and they couldn't like show what they were seeing, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm just hyped, man. I'm just hyped for the season to be back. It's about time. Although we're gonna have COD for 2 weeks and then there's gonna be a 3.5 week break. So you know what I mean? Stay tuned. We'll update our top 30 list, our top 30 all-time list over the break at some point. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But it's still gonna be a good time, man. It's still gonna be a great time. Black Ops 7's here, the CDL's here, and we're here, man.
Dude, it won't shock me at all if Optic lose first series tomorrow. I'm just letting you know right now. It would not shock me in the slightest.
I mean, you got Pred trying to go crazy on you guys. You know what I mean?
It would not shock me in the slightest.
There's no way. There's no way. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked. I know they don't usually lose. They don't usually win their first match. I don't know if they ever have.
It's been 4 years.
They haven't won with Shotzi, right? They've never won their first match with Shotzi.
No, they have not won their first match.
That guy's
Cold
terrible,
War,
bro.
When they played Fire 40 in their first match, dude.
Shout out Fire, bro. Shout out Fire, man. Wow. But yeah, I mean, I got nothing else. Chat, any questions, any takes, anything you want us to answer before we end the show, put them on out in the chat. You know, we like to talk to you guys towards the end, see what you guys are thinking. But I mean, it's here, dude. Season's here. Watch party's back. Alex is going to be locked in this season with me while Preston part-times it. Make sure you sub to Alex on YouTube, youtube.com/OpticTexasBurner or something like that. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description of the video when I post the actual VOD here. We can drop him a subby.
You're so hot.
What did Lil Aches and Alex think of this new Sunday whites?
Sick. Jerseys look sick.
I think any Sunday white. One jersey I didn't like was Miami's.
I think Miami's jersey's mid, bro. I can't lie.
I just don't like the stripes that it has on the chest, like on the torso area. I feel like if it was just all black, plain like black, I feel like it'd be nice.
Neum replaces Kenny by Major 3. Oh shit! Oh shit!
I mean,
Jake's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, listen, if Ken's playing bad, he will get replaced at some point. And Neum, I think, is really good. So
gonna be
he better come with a little buyout. You know what I'm saying? We ain't helping out LAT for free now. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, bro. Whatever. Whatever, man. I'll go talk to Hex. You know what I mean? I got my bi-weekly dinner with him coming up, so.
Oh god.
I'll go talk to him.
Hyde gets in the league by Major 2.
I'm sorry, no disrespect to Hyde, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
Didn't Hyde? I'm pretty sure Hyde has like the lowest KD on Breaking Point right now. From like the tournament he played in. It's either him or Legend, I think, has the lowest. Or no, Censor has the lowest. I think Hyde and Legend have like number 2 and 3 at the bottom.
Hyde is 63rd with a .74. Legend is a .73. Censor is a .62.
Yeah. Yeah.
0.62, but I was in the comments the other day with some dude telling me the Censor was insane.
Yeah, I remember that. Game to 21, Preston versus Rick, 1v1. Who wins? I mean, Preston's like 6'11", so he's probably winning. And we talked about the skin packs earlier, Rick. That we all kind of agreed they're sort of mid. I think the Gentlemate's home one's probably my favorite.
Okay, yeah. Let's chill out, Somber. Let's not do that now, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid those jokes there.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
How
I'm
we feel
like
about Optic 3-0
7-4.
tomorrow?
Okay.
Great.
Yes.
You're 7'4"? Yeah, well,
Yes.
Preston's 7'9".
On his money.
Yeah,
On
right.
his money, he's on his money, he's 13.6.
I'm sure. Jake told me the other day he has a whole Bitcoin.
I wish, dude.
You have a whole Bitcoin?
I got all the Bitcoins, bro. Nobody else has any. Those are all fakes. I took them. I stole them.
Probably rice.
What did that guy eat for breakfast?
Dude, that's the Mexican favorito. Probably rice.
That's insane, bro. That's actually just a crazy sound effect that we have of
Who
you.
said that?
I can't even
like,
lie.
Who actually said that?
It's actually
shit,
crazy.
Though?
I think that was Kayla. No bullshit. I think Kayla said that.
I mean, she's Asian, so she can talk about rice. She can talk about it. Different type of rice, I guess, but
except for Awakening. Fuck that guy.
Preston is a big Awakening fan, chat. You know how they say when you're in elementary school, like if a girl's mean to you, it's because she has a crush on you? That's just Preston to Awakening. He just wants Big Joe in his bed.
Lil X just looked like Ben J playing. Dude, Ben J was fucking.
Bro was like this the whole time.
Dude, he might look a little bit too locked, but I mean, he was shooting yesterday. I gotta tip it. Ben was shooting.
Who was that 4-piece against? That ace.
It was Kips. He shit on Kips.
Ah!
Yeah, you shit on your boy. It was whoever
I gotta
Kips'
delete
team was.
I gotta delete that media. That's that's fake news. Fake news. That was AI.
No, Kips was like Kips was the guy that he pooped on, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Damn, yo, Ben J was moving low key.
He was.
You know what wasn't him moving? His pupils. That's what wasn't moving.
Why do you think he was so
locked? Them things were locked.
Why do you think he was so locked?
Oh my god, that dude saw everything.
He saw the next round while the last one was happening, bro. He was Doctor Strange out there.
Everything.
I see the possibilities. That's how he made it all the way to the finals, bro. He saw the one chance they had of winning, but he must have took the wrong reality.
I live in your head rent free. Caesar season. It's Awakening 69.
Oh man. Nah, what a year. Dude, this preseason though, real talk, there was a lot of content and a lot of tournaments. So shout out to Hit, shout out to Kason, shout out to COD Agent and everyone else who hosted things.
How many did LAT
don't even say it. I can't get on this rant again, bro. I can't.
Just asking a question. Oh wait, but like, did they stream? If they didn't win, did they at least stream it though for the people to watch?
No, they didn't stream, but they won. You just didn't see it. They won all of them actually. You just couldn't see it because there was no streams. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Nah, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. Holy shit. I better get an LAT podcast in the next 2 weeks or I'm going to go over to the office. I'm going to start spanking people. And I'm not talking spanking a good way.
Oh my god.
Will Kenny get better? Man, yes. I hope so.
I think he will.
I hope so, man. But
listen, I don't think Ken's going to be what Ken used to be. But I think Ken will get to the point where he's sitting between like a 0.9, 0.95 on a regular basis. But again, I love Kenny and I have faith in the team. So I'm, sometimes too optimistic, compared to what reality might be. But I do think Kenny's going to get better. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see, right? I mean, listen, Kenny, how long of a leash does he have, right? I don't know. Is it like major one if he's not playing, up to whatever standard they have, they drop him? Do they give him 2 majors? Do they give him 3 majors? Is it because Kenny's known for getting better later in the season, his teams? Do they give him till major 3, major 4? At that point, do you even bother making a change if you're at major 3, major 4 and, a chance coming up?
No, they're giving him at least 2 majors. At least 2 majors.
You would think.
Yeah. If he gets cooked, major 1, everyone's going to be like, okay, well, the game just came out.
Well, it's honestly not even. I think people already think he should be dropped. Like a lot of the community.
No, I meant like.
You mean the team?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't give a fuck obviously, like, what people think don't really matter at the end of the day.
You're not wrong.
We thought Optic should have picked up Merc the second major 3. I knew they played one more series with Caesar. We thought we were cooked.
Dude, they were,
No,
they
I
were,
mean,
and Caesar was cooking too.
They 3-0'd Surge, or
I
who
know,
did they
but-
3-0?
They 3-0'd Surge, yeah. Right before they dropped Caesar, they 3-0'd Surge.
They were literally gonna stick too. Thank
That's the
God.
chat. We're back. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with Ken and the Thieves. I have faith in my guys. Ken will be a part of the first CDL trade this season. Yeah, but who's going to trade for him? And who are they giving? Listen, I mean, trades maybe, I guess, are possible, but who are you trading for Kenny? And then who are you getting in return? Because the Thieves aren't just going to trade him away for like any other AR.
Who would
The Bulldog?
The Bulldog?
Kenny for Kiz? Why would the Falcons get Ken, though? He's going to come play with me and my buddies on Friday nights. I hear you, Ryan.
Write it down.
I mean, I'll write it down, bro, but...
You know what, Matt? I'll do you one better. If that becomes true, I will give 10 subs to Jake's chat in honor of you, if that actually comes true.
Wow, what a nice guy. That would be interesting. I don't know. I just don't see why that would make sense for either of the teams. Right? Because if Kenny's playing like shit and they want to get rid of him, Kismet would also have to be playing like shit for the Falcons to also want to get rid of him. And then what are the odds that the two teams want to exchange players that are playing terrible? You know what I mean? That's why trades don't really happen. Because it's like, if I have a player that's not good and Preston has a player that's not good, what are the odds I want his not good player and he wants my not good player? Right? Why not just drop him and pick up a guy from Challengers?
Who's the first Challengers pickup? Is it Neum?
It might be Neum.
It's you.
I think Neum, I feel like, I have a feeling this season we don't see the recycled pros as much as we have in previous seasons. Now, like, I could see, like, Geo getting picked up maybe if he's playing good, right? I think Geo's a guy that some people think should have been in the league to start the season. But I think, like, your Tyler Fellows and, like, those type of guys, Arcides, Priesta, Tej, I don't know if they get picked up. I think, like, Neum, maybe Geo, maybe, like, Diamond Khan's another potential, like, vet that could maybe get picked up if he's cooking. I don't know. Neum's a good shout. I think Neum's getting picked up guaranteed. I don't know when it's going to be, but I definitely think he gets picked up.
Doug Sensor Martin?
I mean, he just beat a pro team, so I mean, he clearly can win.
Sensor, there it is, Pistola.
Who knows, bro? Who knows? Maybe one of the Halo guys is like really cooking and people are like, okay, they're doing good enough in COD. Let's pick them up and give them a run.
Who's the first team to change? It's a good question.
I think Optic changes.
Yeah, those guys are terrible. I heard they're giving Merc to LAT for Kenny. It's a straight up trade. Both teams get better. Optics won champs with Kenny in recent years. Merc just won champs, so he comes over to LAT.
Both teams get better. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. If that were to happen, I don't think LAT loses the series ever again. Like literally ever again. Like literally like ever again.
I agree. I got to figure out a way to get Merc on the Thieves. I think I could do it.
You can't.
No, I think I could. I think I could.
Hex has said multiple times
you just got to get me.
leaving.
You just got to get me in a meeting with the right people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You just got to get me in the meeting with the right people. Chat. Let me work my magic.
Hex has said multiple times he's not going anywhere.
He hasn't talked to me yet. You know what I mean? He hasn't
You
talked
got
to me.
You got the bread like that to sway his mind?
Bread? No, not everything's about money, Preston. There's other ways you can make
It
things happen.
absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Burke said it's on site with Nade Shot. Not if I suck him off. that's the we got to start there, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm just saying, chat. Don't count out LAT Merc, bro. You never know when it could happen. You
Chat, count out
never know.
LAT Merc.
Don't ever count it out.
At least for the next 3 years, chat.
I mean, I already know what's gonna happen next season, right? Here's what's gonna happen. LAT is gonna leave the league. They're gonna merge with Optic. It's gonna be Scrap, Hydra, Merc, and Shotzi. Dashy retires. Pook, he probably doesn't retire because that guy's a crackhead and he loves COD. They come together. They form a super team. They rebrand to the Optic Thieves.
They can't do that.
And then we're all on the same, and then we're all on the same fan base together, and we all get to be friends.
Sure, but they have to have some sort of city name unless franchising leaves.
The Los Angeles, Texas Optic Thieves.
That's so
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then the logo is a picture of Nade Shot and Hex kissing.
The red wall.
Also, Pistola with the membership. My guy Pistola, thank you.
Yeah, what color would they be? Green or red?
It'd be Christmas. Little bells. You know what I mean? It'd be Christmas. The Las Texas Optic Thieves. See, I like where we're going, chat.
God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I like where we're going.
Also, both teams would need to fail miserably this year for that to even be possible.
Oh, they are. Didn't you hear?
So who's winning champs? Gentlemates?
No. The Falcons actually pay everybody to lose and throw, and then the Falcons win.
Okay.
Okay. And just listen, you heard it here first, man. Write that down. Shout out to Matt in the chat.
Write that down. The Los Angeles, Texas Optic Thieves next year. Who gets dropped for the 4,376th time in his career, and Dashy retires. So, what happens with Abizi and Kenny?
Dude, these names on ChatGPT for this shit are fucking terrible.
They both retire.
They both retire? Oh man, what a sad day that would be.
I think the whole league retires because everyone sees the super team form and they just decide just give them champs now. And then the Los Angeles, Texas Optic Thieves are 11-time major CDL ring champions in a row.
Does Abizi reunite with Simp on FaZe?
Yeah, on the retirement team, sure. On the sniping squad.
Optic of LA Thieves, chat. That will never happen.
What about? Nah, I got nothing else. I'm done making up hypotheticals, chat. This shit is ass. None of that's ever gonna happen, bro. Do not write that down. If you write that down, erase it. If you write that down, erase it right now.
We can't have that happen. We need some versatility between us. We can't all be for the same team.
That's a good point. One of you guys needs to change fandoms.
No,
that's not what I meant.
And I think it should be Preston because Alex's room is green.
That's not.
And his name is Optic Texas Burner. You should just become a Gentlemates fan. You got a P on your hat. The P stands for Paris Preston.
I'm not doing that.
I feel like that's a good idea. Listen, people have been saying we need to have another fan on the show. Now, I personally feel like 4 people you get too much people on the show. I think Preston should become a fan of a different team. Either Falcons or Mates. I guess he could pick, but Mates would probably be better for viewership. So I'm gonna need you to go Mates.
I'm not changing my team. We can find a Frenchman to get on the.
That's a good point. Yo, there's actually this French content creator. I don't know if you've heard of him. He makes CDL content and stuff. His name is Gotaga. I heard he's looking to join a podcast.
I knew where you were going.
Chat, what do you think? What do you think? I knew you knew where I was going the second you laughed. I knew the second you knew I was going.
Holy fuck. Brandon Aubrey is giving me 21 points right now.
Damn.
I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Gotaga.
I mean, not a lot of people have heard of him. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need Preston to switch, chat. Actually, if you get last place in the PICKEMS, you have to pick a different team to publicly root for the rest of the next season. You can still be an Optic fan, but you can't do it in public. You got to pick a different team.
I'm down.
That's terrible. What happens if you get last? You would never do that to LAT.
Yeah, but this is my show, so I get to make the rules. You know what I mean? This is on my channel. I get to make the rules. So if Preston gets last, he picks a different team. If Alex gets last, Preston picks a different team. And if I get last, nobody picks a different team. Except for Preston.
I like that.
I don't know, Chad. I'm just spitballing, man. It's too late. Let's go to bed, boys. Say your closing remarks so we can go to bed, wake up nice and early, and do a little watch party. Except for Alex, because he has to go to a retreat.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
that retreat,
man. Yo, Chad, if you haven't watched Stranger Things yet, what are you doing? That show's a fucking masterpiece, dude. I've seen the new season 4 times already. We're not going to talk about it. It's fucking elite.
Follow Caesar Cinema on TikTok.
See you guys tomorrow for some COD, man, for some Black Ops 7 COD. I'm excited. I'm very excited for another COD season. Hopefully, we don't see too many repetitive maps. I think tomorrow / the weekend we might see some repetitive hardpoints because of Blackheart, but that's okay. We'll get through it. At least we're not watching triple invasions, so we'll be all right. Thank you guys for tuning in as always, and for the first time this year, go Optic.
All right.
Is that it? All right.
No, that's what Preston
All right.
does.
What's up?
All right, what's up?
Optic.
But the fuck are you guys smoking?
That good. At
That
Pine
good.
Park, you know what I'm
We
saying?
were hanging out with Ben J
that,
last
that,
night.
that Optic Los Angeles Steve's Texas pack.
All right, chat.
Is he okay? Is he okay? What's going on right now? The audio listeners are probably like, are these guys having a stroke? Shout out our Spotify listeners, by the way.
Yeah, we love you.
Yo, chat, were we in your Spotify Wrapped? Chat?
Hell no,
Fuck
there
no,
ain't
we weren't.
nobody's Wrapped that we're in. I guarantee you we weren't in a single Spotify Wrapped. First of all, there's like 80 people who listen to us on Spotify. Dead ass shout out to those 80 people. There's not a chance we were on anybody's Spotify Wrapped.
Oh my god, chat. Again, we say it's time and time again, but without y'all, we wouldn't be anything. We appreciate our support. We're gonna get Jake to 12K subs by the end of this week. We're gonna get him to 20K subs by June or July, and then we're gonna get him to 30K by the end of next year.
Damn.
30K by the end of next year would be kind of crazy, man. Tell everybody you know. Make some bot accounts for me, somebody.
Chat. Again, we appreciate all y'all. Can't thank y'all enough. Subscribe to Caesar Season on Twitch. Subscribe to Jake Maverick or Jay Maverick and Jake Maverick on Twitch and YouTube. Subscribe to Optus Texas Burner on Twitch and YouTube. Follow me on TikTok and follow Jake on TikTok and follow Caesar Cinema on TikTok. Actually, don't follow him because he didn't use my profile, the picture that I created for him as his profile picture.
He used the picture I created.
Yeah. So don't follow him because mine was way better. It was actually hand drawn, if you could tell.
This guy's turn.
This guy's lit right now, bro.
But yeah, chat, as I always say, if you love us or if you hate us, you're still watching, you dog
Still fucking
shit
watching. You dog
You're
shit fuck.
still fucking watching. But we love you, chat. I love you all. I wish I could be here with y'all tomorrow, but I will be here with y'all Saturday and Sunday. So I will see
That's
you.
a W. Chat, we'll see you in the watch party tomorrow, man. We'll be live early with the pre-show. Appreciate you guys watching and post. Drop a like, sub to the channel. If you're on Spotify, leave a 5-star review. And around CDL, will be back every Thursday throughout the season, man. So hopefully we'll see you all there. Peace out. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Go on.